Welcome to the Realized Living. Today we are going to talk about Gita principle in the corporate world. We have seen power of Gita in our daily life since our childhood. Now we are going to see how this principle can be very useful in the management and the work and how this power can be utilized to be successful in the career. What is the first law of Gita? First law of Gita is परिवर्तन ही संसार का नियम है. Change is the universal law. When you join a company, you join for a position, a particular grade. And with time, if you are not moving up in your career, then there will be two options. One, management will ask you to move out, or you will be moving out because you are not seeing any job growth. So be mindful, try to always work hard and to get a promotion or to get a good designation so that you can stay longer. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for you to survive in that environment. Second principle is you came to empty hand and you will be leaving with empty hand. How does this help? This helps us to understand the emotional weakness, how to control when you are not giving a deserving promotion, when you are not getting a particular increment, so you have weak emotion, and with many times those weak emotion can be hurtful to your work. By this principle, we came empty hand and we will be going empty hand. You can control your emotion and you can work as good as you can do and leave rest to the superior and the supreme power. Because at the end of the day, someone is going to recognize your good work. So there is another law is why you are crying, what has been destroyed, what you bring here. If you work on a good project but somehow the project has been cancelled or management decided not to move on that project, then you should not be getting emotional with the project and going and having an argue with the management, because there may be reason why management has to cancel that project, why that management decision or executive decision has been taken. But you have to also remember whatever resource you used, whatever money you used from that place. You were giving the opportunity, you came to that work with an experience. At the end of your work, you have gained another experience. So you are increasing your experience. So why you are crying? If project has been cancelled, that is management decision part. You did your part. You were working very hard. You were a good leader. You contribute your good knowledge to the project. So don't be just carried away with your emotion and keep doing your hard work. Another principle is whatever happened for good. Whatever is happening good, and whatever will happen good. This principle gives us the power to control our anxiety and our stress. You were working very hard, you were supposed to get a promotion, but you are not getting the promotion, you are not getting an opportunity. So no reason to make this as a big deal, and having just understanding, because if you are good and you can perform well, if this company is not going to recognize your talent or skill, someone else will be recognizing. One way of looking what you are not getting this moment. Another way of looking is maybe something good is waiting for you. You just want to become a assistant manager. On the other side, if you are doing good, you might go to another group and you can get a good position. And this happened many times in companies. In this technology era, all companies, they respect your skill, and you have to be just very positive and continue your good work, and definitely results will be good. Another law of Gita is karma. What is karma? Karma is like what duties you do when you go to work, how you perform your actions. Actions are your daily activities, how much you are taking interest in your work. If you are not proactive or you are not actively as the company wanted, then be careful, because when performance evaluation will be done, you may not like the result, or result may not be as favorable as you wanted. So just do your best and leave rest for your superior and supervisor. Okay, another principle is, what is yours today, it was someone else yesterday and it will be someone else tomorrow. How does this helps? It helps to understand the attachment and detachment. The company president title is today your boss title, tomorrow someone else will be company president, because the title will be remain same, but the people or the entity will be changing. And similarly is said in the Gita, like we have two parts. One is the spirit, another one is matter. Matter is temporary. The same is here. The matter is just those bodies which are being replaced by that title, but title remains same. So when you go to a company and you are attached to a title or the luxury which are given to you, be just mindful, because today you have company car, you have luxury house, you have all the facilities given to you, but at the end of your employment, this company's facilities will be taken away from you. So don't lost yourself in this materialistic world or this maya, because if you are not understanding and you don't have the knowledge, like what is going to happen, sometime this going away these things from life can be very painful. Another law of Gita is, as we can see how Krishna convinced Arjuna, what do you need to succeed in a career or in your profession? Definitely you need a good convincing power, good expression power, because if you cannot convince and express yourself, definitely you are not going to make a big hit in your career. But who doesn't want to be successful? And same, that's why you are here today. So if you want to do it, so just the principle that how Krishna was able to explain and express to Arjuna, the same principle and philosophy you can use. Once you have knowledge, you have confidence. When you have confidence, you are fearless, you have mind clarity, you can express yourself and you can convince anybody. And the same you need at your job. When you go to your boss, you should know how to convince him, and you should know how to express yourself, because your boss cannot read your mind. Same happen if you have a team resolution or team conflict issues, just you have to convince them and you have to express yourself. So these skills are very useful, and that's why if we follow those principles of Gita in our corporate world, I am sure, as Yogi Manu has used and other many folks have used, they have succeeded. You will be able to make good progress and happy and healthy career. Om Namah Shivaya. Thanks for listening and watching Gita in corporate world.